Okay, so this next stage of our construction, we need to get our PCB, our main board here, and we need to populate it with the little header pins. So you can see I've got one on there so far. We need a capacitor, and we need to be able to add the rest of them as we go. So you're going to have a set of header pins that look like this. We need to break them down into sets of 3. So our needle nose pliers work nicely for that. So you hold them on the third one, and then you can just gently snap them off from there. So then you've got your sets ready to go. So once you have those set up, you've got your soldering station set up. What we're going to be needing to do is we're going to grab a set of these, drop them in one of your helping hands, so it's kind of upright, and then we're going to grab the next one and we're going to put him upside down. So this one here is probably going to be the trickiest to try and do, because you've already got one set in there, and trying to get them to hold in place is going to be challenging. So we put that in, and we might be able to then hold both of them in place using that base there. Okay, so this guy is going to be the hardest that you're going to do. The rest that are individual aren't too bad. So once you're happy with how that's held, I'm going to then grab the other side, get it square so that they're fairly balanced, and then we can keep going. So from here, you want to be able to get a little bit of solder, so make sure your end is clean. A little bit of solder on the tip, and then we're going to carefully go through, add heat to both, and then add a little bit of extra solder until you see it suck into that join. And it only does that when you've got equal heat across both of them. So give it a second, and then you'll see it sort of almost draw into that. So you should end up with some nice little volcanoes there, is what we're looking for. Okay, so once we've done that, I'm going to go in and add my capacitor next, because getting the inside ones done first is probably easier. So we're going to flip it back over. Notice that we've got a negative and positive here, so we want to make sure that the longer leg, or the positive, goes through that side, and we're going to add the negative through there. So you can slide those through. I would try and have him as flush as possible, just so it's neat, and then we can bend those legs out a little bit. And this one here we can just hold with one, and that shouldn't be a problem. So same process as we just did. We're going to give the tip a clean, add a little bit of solder to that once we've added the heat. So we see that draw in, so we get a nice little volcano. And that doesn't look too bad. So from there we can go through with our side cutters and then pull that out, sometimes just checking that he's attached well. That's good. I'm now going to trim those off so we don't end up with those out of the way. Okay, so side cutters will get you a little bit closer than the wire strippers, but that's fine. So now we've got that ready to go. I'm going to go in and keep doing the rest of them now. So same process, grab them through there, line it up, hold them in place, make sure that they are flush, and repeat. I'm sure you'll see it draw through into that weld. Beautiful. Okay, and then we can continue. takes a little bit of patience, and you're just really important you get that heat on first, and you don't try and put too much solder on there. If you try and put too much, sometimes they will join, and then we need to repair it. So I might try and show you what happens and how we alleviate that with this one here. Okay, so if we end up adding in too much solder and they end up joining across, so you can see with that one there, we've got solder that's gone across two of the pins. That's definitely going to be a problem, and we don't want that. So what we're going to do is add heat back to that and try and draw some of that solder off. So grab it, remove it on there, and just add the heat so that you can remove that excess where we can. So then you should still be able to get it looking fairly neat, and then continue through. So really important that we check that they are all set up the way they need to be, and they don't have that cross solder. So if they have the cross solder, it's going to short out your system and either destroy your system or you'll get misreadings. So both are things that we want to try and avoid. Alright, lucky last. Okay. Alright, so that's our soldering done and dusted on this one. What we do want to check before we keep going too much further is our continuity, to make sure that our wires are going where they need to. So this is a really helpful process to be able to ensure that you have the circuits where you need them to be. So if we have a look at what I've got here, I'm going to go through and do some testing. So for this one, we're going to get our multimeter. He's there, that's good. So what we should be able to identify is each of them has that Y on one of them. So if we have a look at what that means, I'm going to set this guy up. So we've got up to our top, do 2 across so that we get the continuity. What that does when we've got it in the comms and this one over here on the right hand one is when they touch together, they're going to beep at us. So what I want to be able to do is I want to check, so I'm going to connect to that guy there, and what I should be able to see is each of the ones with that little square around it, that's going to be our ground. So they're all happy days. I go to the center one, which should be our power. And we have a look over here, and there's that top left one over here, and then the middle one for each of the other ones. I should be able to touch all of the other ones, and it works well there. Okay, that last one there should be the signal. So each of those should, oh, make sure I'm not touching over on that side too. And none of those should be connected. It should be lined up with one of these pins, those 4 pins on the side there. So that one there is the top right over here. I check this Y. So making a note of which ones these are connected to is going to be quite helpful. Middle one at that side there. Check our next one. Here's that corner, which means this guy here should be our last one. There. So continuity wise, that board is now ready for us to build our arm.